Hello everyone, welcome to Singapore Changi Airport Terminal 2. Today I am going to show you the modes of transport to take from the airport to get to the city. Once you exit from the immigration and custom checks, just walk out to the arrival hall and look up on the signboard. From the sign, you can see that the taxi stand is on the left. While straight up ahead, there is the large taxi, limousine services with the ride-hailing and arrival pickup. You can go to the right, to get to the train and buses to get to the city. First let's have a look at the charges, for the large taxi which has a flat fee of $60 and takes up to 7 passengers. The limousine service is also at a flat fee of $55 and can take up to 4 passengers with their luggages. Next are the ride-hailing operators. There are 5 different companies which are similar to Uber. You can book these rides by scanning the QR code. These are normal-size sedans, which usually carry 4 passengers and 2 to 4 large luggages. These are the most comfortable and direct mode of transport to your accommodation. Let's walk further down. On the left behind the counter, we can see the sign. Bus to the city, with the arrow pointing downwards, we can take the escalator down 1 level to the basement. Once we are down at the basement, turn right and walk through the passageway. On the top there is the sign again, Bus to the City. We can exit through the doors to the bus bay. There are 7 bus services that pass through Terminal 1, 2, and 3. These bus services end at around 1 a.m., which is later than the MRT. But the cons are, if you are traveling with large or multiple luggages, it will be more of a hassle. The journey on the bus route is also longer as there are more stops and dependent on the traffic conditions. Please be careful, check left and right for vehicles, before crossing over to the bus stop. The cost per person is less than $3.50 to the city. Payable by cash, fare card or credit card. Now we are back at the arrival hall. Next at the end of the hall will be the MRT. You can follow the sign train to city, to the MRT, and on the right side you can see another taxi stand. From here you can see the MRT sign Changi Airport and next to it the display board on the train schedule. You can either use the escalator to go down to the train station. If you have bulky luggages, a person using a wheelchair or with baby prams, you can walk further to the end to use the lifts. The acronym MRT stands for Mass Rapid Transit and started operating back in 1987. From here you can see there is a passageway linking Terminal 2 to the other end, which is Terminal 3. We can have a walk across later on. We can continue to take the escalator down to the train station. Notice at the station gantry on one side the red cross signs are for passengers exiting the station and the other side with the green arrows are for entering. On this sign you can see the types of tickets you can purchase for traveling on the MRT and buses, and here you can see on the sign for the last train to the city at 11:18 p.m. Here are some posters information to observe when taking the MRT. After coming down from the escalator at the Terminal 2 MRT station level, you can turn around and find the ticketing office and kiosk. On the Terminal 3 side, there is no manned ticket office, but you still can purchase from the ticket kiosk there. As you can see here, you can purchase the Singapore Tourist Pass for unlimited rides on public transport from 1 day up to 5 days, ranging from $17 to $45. If you have multiple locations to visit, it will be worthwhile to purchase these tickets for the MRT and buses. Let's look at the kiosk first. You can select the different languages, buy or redeem the Singapore Tourist Pass. You can select the number of days and quantity required, up to 4 tickets per transaction. Selecting one-day pass for one person and proceed. Payment by the various mode is shown, select the credit card option. Then tap your credit card on the unit to pay and receive your ticket. If you prefer, you can queue at the ticketing booth to purchase your tickets. Please note that the tourist pass is only available at some stations only. On the other side you can find the EZ-Link top-up kiosk. If you are visiting for more than 5 days, you can purchase an EZ-Link card from this vending machine. Cost per card is $10, the card itself is $5 and there is a stored value of $5 in it. The difference is that payment is charged per trip and not unlimited rides. You can purchase it with the following mode of payment. Next to it is the EZ-Link top-up kiosk. You can place the EZ-Link card as shown and select the amount using the credit card to top up the fare card. Next, tap your credit card on the sensor to proceed with payment. After the top-up is completed, you can remove the fare card. The cost per ride on the MRT is less than $2.50. Here you can see an arch stretching across the ceiling, which supports the passageway on top linking Terminal 2 to Terminal 3. Let's go back up and have a walk across to Terminal 3. Now we are at the passageway on top. Walking further up at the front, we can step on the travelator ahead for a 5 minutes walk to Terminal 3. Now we have walked through to Changi Airport Terminal 3. We are now at the Terminal 3 arrival hall. Just follow the sign and take the escalator down to the MRT station. For the bus stop you can take the escalator down 2 levels to get to the buses. The taxi stand is right in front of the arrival hall. You can see there are 2 types of taxis, the regular and the premium with the fare comparison of the flag down fare and the distance rate. Also there is an airport surcharge at the allocated times. The taxi ride cost to the city may range from $25 to $35 depending on distance and surcharge applicable. Here we are now at Terminal 1. Once out of the customs check, you can follow the signs on top for the buses, taxis and ride-hailing. Just proceed ahead to the entrance of Jewel and follow the signs and take the escalator down to the basement. At Terminal 1, there is no direct access to the MRT train station. To get to the MRT, you can follow the signs and take the travelator up to level 1. From here you can walk to either end of the hall, or you can take the SkyTrain. Once you reach the end of the hall, there are signs showing the status of the SkyTrain. From this picture you can see there is one SkyTrain located at each end of Terminal 1, on left end the SkyTrain travels to Terminal 2 and on the right end to Terminal 3. As shown, both Terminals 2 and 3 have access to the MRT. The SkyTrain has arrived. Once the passengers have alighted we can board and proceed to Terminal 2. The ride takes about 2 minutes. Once we have alighted at Terminal 2, we can look for the signs Train to City on the top and follow it to the MRT. Following the train to city signs, we have again arrived at the escalator leading down to the basement to MRT station. From there we can take the train to the city. Right now we are at the Terminal 4 arrival hall. To get to the city, follow the sign. We can get to the bus stop via the underpass at the basement, by taking the lifts down. After reaching the basement, we can follow the sign at the underpass and walk to the other end to take the lift up to the bus stop. After coming out from the lift, the coach is right in front. To get to the bus stop, turn right and walk towards the traffic light, where you can see the bus stop on the left. Right now we are back at Terminal 4 arrival hall. To get to the MRT, there is a free shuttle bus service to Terminal 2. Just follow the signs on top and walk to the end of the arrival hall to take the shuttle bus to Terminal 2. Along the way, you can also see the taxi and ride-hailing stands. At the end of the arrival hall you can find the shuttle bus waiting area. Here there are two buses and their schedules, one to Terminal 1 and the other to Terminal 2, which we can take to get directly to the MRT. From the LED screen it shows the Terminal 2 shuttle bus service has arrived. The queue is on the right side, while the left queue is to Terminal 1. We can board the shuttle bus. The trip to Terminal 2 takes about 10 to 15 minutes. We can alight at Terminal 2 and again follow the signs for the train to the city. Let's move ahead and proceed to go into the MRT station. At the gantry, take out your card and tap on the sensor. We are now inside the MRT station, where you can see there are two platforms, Platform A and B at either side. So which train should I take? As Changi MRT station, it is the terminal station, where the trains end here. You can take from whichever platform that the train will be departing next. From the sign above, you can see the train from Changi Airport will only stop at 2 stations. The next station after Changi will be Expo. You can alight at Expo MRT station and walk down towards the underpass and transfer to the Blue Downtown line, which also goes to the city. Otherwise, you can alight at Tanah MRT station, which the transfer is easier to the platform on the left to continue on the green, east-west line towards the city. I hope you have a clearer view on how to get from the airport to the city and have a nice visit. Please like, share and subscribe for further information on exploring Singapore. Goodbye and see you soon in the next video.